What happens when the very business that you created to provide for your family and create a great life becomes a mental prison that you can't escape and that you're addictively and compulsively consumed with? Where the business, you can no longer delegate anything inside the business because you're not delegating your business, you're delegating your identity. The business became a vehicle for you to prove your worth and value and engage in performance-based love. And you don't know how to downshift at your home. Your home is now a place of chronic stress and anxiety. And see, a lot of times as men, we upshift. We engage in problem solving, decision making every day, especially in our business or stressful situations. And so we don't know how to downshift. So we constantly upshift. We escalate commitment. We increase effort. And we try harder and harder to fix an issue. We shift into that higher gear. And this is useful in many different situations and challenges outside of your marriage. So you can use logical reasoning, you can use determination, you can use upshifting, and this can be very beneficial in a lot of different areas in business, but completely counterproductive inside of a relationship, especially inside of emotional or interpersonal situations that involve conflict with another person, specifically your wife. That requires a more nuanced understanding, requires patience, requires empathy. Constantly being in that higher gear is going to lead to stress, it's going to lead to burnout, and it's going to strain your marriage. And this is why we need to learn how to become fully emotionally present, increase our EQ, our emotional intelligence, empathy, social skills, relationship management, conflict resolution. These are all aspects of our emotional intelligence, and a lot of times we've neglected our emotional intelligence, not realizing that the real key to solving the problems inside of our business is solving the problem inside of here. It's the way you deal with the conflict. It's the man that shows up to the conflict. It's not about eliminating the conflict. It's not about eliminating the triggers. You will be triggered inside your marriage. But it's about the mentality, the problem-solving mentality that you use, that power-through mentality that you use in business, and about how that's counterproductive inside your marriage. Solving this problem requires you to be much more vulnerable, much more present, much more attuned, much more connected, much more honest and transparent. Requires you to be downshifted. Requires a degree of empathy that no other situation in your life requires. Why aren't you willing to invest in that? Because guess what? One day you'll have to retire. And don't wait for the day that you retire to be the day that you realized that your marriage is empty and hollow because you didn't pour into it. You get out of it what you put into it. So what are you putting into it?